Happy Monday, fellas. We have a special guest today. You might know him as Kris ALEWINE. Not ALEWINE, if you're wondering. His wife will correct you. So, if you need to think about it, ale, like ginger ale, or something like that.
So, as you guys know, Jeremy's not here today. He's getting engaged. If you need anything, just call Brian. If you can't get in touch with him, you'll call Matt, me, or Jordan, and then we'll assist you. Idling trucks while you're doing work. Try not to leave them idling while you're out there working. What we like to do is start them when we start blowing. That way they have time to pull off, because idling while we're working costs us money, costs us profit. Pacing yourself whenever you're out there. Try not to just start out running, because by the end of the day, when it gets hot, you're going to be tired, so you're just going to hurt yourself in the long run. Especially for you new guys that haven't been in the heat long. Give your feet rewards consistency. So working at a good pace, you get paid more for the BHs, so you try to keep a good pace so you're not killing yourself. With the yards being dry, it gives you more time for the details, because it's not going to take you quite as long to cut the grass, because it's not dry. It hasn't grown that much from the heat. We got the termite base stations. I run over one last week. Jeremy has a couple complaints about it, about people not letting them know when you run them over. They're free to replace, so we actually almost lost a customer because somebody ran one over and didn't let nobody know. So if you run one of those over, just let somebody know. Last week we had 2 jobs that me and Scott went to where the clippings were covering the beds. So we got the grass flaps, make sure you're using those when you're going around the beds. And then yellow slips that we've been having are all pertaining to spraying natural areas and picking up pine cones and stuff like that. So let's just try to do a little bit better in those things. Brian's going to go over the blade schedule.
What if you don't have a grass flap?
Just point away from the beds, not towards the beds.
One question about that same grass flap with that thing. I knew that was going to happen because I saw a lot of those stuff with where you do have the because what you have now, you have the shoot. And you know what happened, the person who is riding the mower, once you ride it, you have to focus on the bed, because you shoot at that side. You have to try to make sure you put that side and you can come up, because it's obvious all of the clipping is going in the grass, and it can take you excess to blow that out, and then when you're blowing out, where you're gonna blow it? And sometimes you're gonna blow, if it's a mulch or what, you're gonna blow most of the mulch out of the customer's bed.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I think that's a big problem.
Once we get shooting, what I like to do is just do 2 trim passes and then start my pattern. That way I got as much space between the
But that's what I'm saying, you got to go good enough space so when you come around you can.
So just watch out for that, and if you do, like you said, just blow it out and try not to flood the mulch out.
For the people, Kris, since we have you up here, and this is for the people. What are you trying to do with the Augusta? What kind of stuff you have coming up? What are you shooting for?
I'm shooting to go to Aiken and grow it as quick as I can, and start out as a working GM, grow it quickly up to $500,000, so that way I don't have to be a working GM, provide a good living for my family, and just keep moving on.
Awesome, man. What do you think, as far as these guys listening, other folks who might be listening in the franchise, what can you do at your local, location to make sure that you are ahead of that race, that you get chosen for a position like that? What do you have to do? What do you have to show?
Just start showing more responsibility, taking action on the things that you and Jeremy have asked me to do in the past, and just trying to be a leader, so that way I'm prepared to be a leader once I go to the Aiken location.
Gotcha. Are there any books that you've listened to, or anything on Audible?
I've listened to The Chopped Wood Carried Water. I started Extreme Ownership, and then I got I can't remember the name of the next one.
Okay. Dichotomy of Leadership?
Yeah.
Okay. There's another one by Jocko. It's like number 2 after Extreme Ownership. Be the follow-up. So that's awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it, brother. I really do. And I've seen the growth. As far as if anybody in this room is asking themselves, what can I do if you want to have a career with Augusta, if you want to be one of the general managers, or really even if you just want to end up taking advantage of the 3F program, being running it yourself, or if you want to have your own location. But specifically, what we look for is people that show themselves to be a leader where they are. And so what does that mean? Well, it means being aware of what's going on and making hard decisions sometimes to have a conversation. Could be a hard conversation with your teammate. You know, the most common thing is probably the easiest thing, although it is a hard first step, is we work with P for P, right? You know, the more yards you do with quality work, the more money everybody gets paid. And so if you've got a teammate, I'm sure everyone has experienced this, and if they haven't, they will. A teammate that's kind of hesitant to get out of the truck. You know, they may be on their phone, checking out a reel, whatever they're doing. They might do that for 5 to 10 minutes a yard. And that can add up real quick, right? Being willing to have those kind of conversations with your teammate first and say, hey man, explain about P for P, identify the behavior that's not gonna fly, and say, hey, I want you to win. That's how I like to lead. I like to find out what y'all want, what y'all deem as winning, and then motivate you with that. And then even the discipline and correction is based upon that, not your personal character. It helps. But you did great, Kris. I appreciate it. We do have some, and like Kris said, I know it's not likely, it's not normal that Jeremy isn't here. So I'm going to be the GM, estimating is going to take a sideline. I think Jeremy used several team members the week that I was gone. And you know, at the end of the week, there wasn't much going on. So the team members that want to you know, have an experience doing estimating, he put it on the list. Who all did estimates whenever I was gone? Cool. So might do that, depends on what flows in. My first priority is y'all, whatever y'all need, and the customers. So if I can get estimates in, cool. If not, I might have y'all, whoever wants to check those out. And then this time, we actually have a template, a shared template, that for every service pretty much, you know, the most popular service is initial bed weeding and shrub trimming. There's verbiage for that. And all you gotta do is what I do throughout the day is I'll copy the verbiage, I'll paste it into the notes. There might be something different, you know, so I'll edit it, and then I just format it off that. It's real easy. So cool. We do have some yellow slips here. Before we get into yellow slips, does anybody, those aren't yellow slips. Does anybody have anything they want to share they did over the weekend? Something fun, celebrating the 4th? Everybody got all their digits? That's good news. Excellent news. I think somebody died over the weekend putting a firework on their head.
Yeah, see that, that was crazy.
Yeah, and an apartment building went up in flames.
Hell yeah.
I
That
think
was my sister's
I Stevens Creek, I'm not sure.
That's some damage.
I don't want to share my experience because it's very terrifying. So
You had a terrifying experience?
yeah, my island.
Really?
Yeah, that hurricane just
That
came
hurricane.
through.
Oh, good.
Destroy everything.
No way.
I saw we got rain all week.
Destroy everything.
Oh, goodness,
A lot of-
man.
Yeah, thousands of people is homeless right now. No way.
Is your family okay?
Yeah, no family okay, just being there. You can't get on to nobody. You can't get on to no one.
Man, I'm so sorry, brother.
Terrifying, bro.
We'll keep y'all in my prayers, man. That's terrible. I'm
That's
sorry.
how I want, we have some the like St. Vincent and the Grenadines, like the Grenadine spot. Everything's washed out. Everything is gone.
Jeez.
Gone. Blow out. All houses gone.
That's terrible.
No nothing, no connection, no nothing. Nothing.
Goodness.
Gone.
Man, I'm so sorry, brother. Oh, dang. That's a somber. We'll be.
It's heading to Jamaica. From Jamaica, heading. Right now, it's in Mexico, heading to Texas.
Okay.
But it already done died. I don't. It's like coming like 65 now.
Okay.
But hit us like category 5.
Oh, jeez. That's travesty. Goodness, man. I'm sorry, Elroy. Let's see here. So, are they getting anything together, like sending that way? Anybody?
Well,
you know?
I can't. You can't. Yeah, we just like you can go certain part. Like you can. That to tell you how it is. You like if you depends on where you are. Okay, you see like how we are here in Georgia. You will have to leave from Georgia to go to Miami to try and get to someone.
Yeah.
Because you only have communication in certain areas.
Gotcha.
So you have to leave Georgia to go to Miami if I want to get to my family, or I have to get someone from Miami to send them to where my mom is just to get to her.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
That's terrible, brother. Let's see. We got Robert and we got Jaden. Jaden, go over to Robert. Y'all can share these. You can do one. Robert can do one. We got some yellow slips to go over. Okay.
To watch the videos and then Mike did improvements, blowing, edging, and left grass and tree rings. So that, like we've been talking about for the past minute, you can just walk on the property, always check, and bring the blower, the weed eater with you, and we have grass flips now, so grass.
So we got Katie and Josh. What if the fruit either not spread or improperly mixed with chemicals? So with chemicals to your average, the right chemicals put in, and then just spray all the beds and everything.
Cool, guys. Well, I really appreciate y'all doing that. Yellow slips, what keep us accountable. That's all we're looking for. Appreciate that, and I believe that's it. We got some BHs. Looks like the storm may hold out till about 2.
You got the blaze good?
I do. I'm gonna post it in the WhatsApp group so everybody just sees it. Is everybody supposed to be doing it this morning, or is that just afternoon?
There's some people supposed to do it this afternoon.
Okay. I'll post it here right after the meeting gets done. After I grab my phone. But I'll post it and everyone's in the group, right? Everybody's not. All right, cool. All right, fellas. Anybody got anything? Any questions y'all want to go over before y'all head out and attack? Sweet. What's that? The teams? That's a good question. So we have Robert, a team of 1. Your solo. We've got Kris and Scott, Cam and Matt, Brandon and Dylan. Might have to figure that one out. So hold tight. We might be sending you with Robert. As a possibility. And then we got Jordan and Jaden. And then we've got the project teams, which is Josh and Brian, and then we got Shrubs, Elroy, and Drew. So, yeah. And I'll see if I can't get a hold of Dylan real quick. If not, then he'll probably be going with Robert.
Alright, that's all.